And welcome back, everyone, back to Digimon Partner Series. So this comes to us from Diego Lorente, who asked the question, what is Saul Goodman's from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad's Pokemon team? This was a little tricky. I had to think of a Digimon partner. Wrong video series. I had to think of a Digimon who would complement Saul well. Saul is a good lawyer, but he's also, shady. He's dishonest. He does dirty shit. So I had to think of a Digimon who, A, would be beneficial to someone like this. Digimon that, for example, would be an expert at collecting information, is also not against being crooked and shady. So here's where the line ultimately ended up. The rookie starter is Floramon. By the way, Floramon, Digimon whose design I've always liked. It's got that it's got that flower mass which can lift up, somewhat reptilian, but not quite. But Floramon really is just the rookie starter that ultimately leads into where we're going at. Its Digivolution line still goes to Vegemon. Vegemon tend to be a little bit more, not thuggish, but gangster-like. So Vegemon to start with. But now we get to the main guy, the guy that this entire lineup really got designed around, Vetemon. Now, if you don't remember Vetemon, you need to watch the original series again. Vetemon showed up in... So if I remember Digimon correctly, there's the first series of Digimon Adventures. Technically, that is just one giant season, but they're arcs. You have the first arc that deals with Devimon, the second arc, which deals with Entomon, then the third arc, which deals with Myotismon, both in the digital world and the real world, and then the final arc was the Dark Masters arc. He shows up in the Myotismon arc. Now, why? This happens after Tai and Agumon get sent to the real world and then have to come back. The Digidestined have been split up. They've kind of gone their own ways. They're lost. Izzy and Tentomon end up finding this place where Vetemon is, and they're in a pocket dimension. And Vetemon essentially allows him to kind of get rid of his curiosity for just straight info, like just in emotions, all that. And it ends up affecting Tentomon too. Ultimately, they overcome him. Tentomon digivolves to Mega Kabuterimon. Woohoo! Now, with that being said, he's not just intelligent, and he is intelligent. That big brain isn't just for show. He's a smart guy, but he's also conniving. Devimon wanted to buy the crest off of Izzy from Vetemon, who was willing to do it. So he is kind of lowbrow, kind of seedy, and I think weirdly enough works in this case for Saw. And that leads us into the Mega, which is just the Mega of Vetemon, which is Ebomon. Ebomon is as they put it, is a enhanced from Area 51 version of a Vetemon. It's got a head more akin to, say, like a xenomorph. It's a giant teched out cyborg alien. So the intelligence goes up, the firepower goes up. So I think that works well for Saw. Really, where this all stemmed from was Vetemon. Whenever I do a Digimon Partner Series, I look at the one main Digimon that makes sense to be with this person, and I go from there. And in this case, it was Vetemon. Now, this is just my opinion. Maybe you have a different idea. Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.